Hey YouTube, what's happening? It's Steve here, and today I am coming to you with a Battlefield 4 commentary. And in this episode, I am actually playing a little bit of Rush. So, for those of you who don't play Battlefield, the objective of this game is to take these things, which are MCOMs, and move up the map and just take all of the enemies' MCOMs. So as you can see, I just took an MCOM, and that's good. That is what my team wants, and everyone is happy, and now I'm just kind of guarding it from a distance and making sure no one tries to defuse it, because that's what they're going to want to be doing. But this team sucks, so we actually destroyed them. This was actually a 10-minute game, so yeah, that's pretty fast for a game of Rush, and yeah, we did pretty well. I set a bunch of MCOMs, and it was a good game. But today I'm coming to talk to you about something other than Battlefield, and I think this is a good video for the discussion that I'm going to have today, because what I'm talking about today is just the struggle that is life, you know? I just feel like life can be such a struggle sometimes for really everyone. I mean, it's kind of like a battle, you know? And I feel like throughout life we all have these times where we just get knocked on our asses, and you know, maybe at some points we feel like everything's just going fine and dandy and everything's just awesome, and it seems like, you know, whenever things are just totally awesome, that's usually when something bad's about to happen, or something just kind of totally backfires. So I don't know, I just kind of wanted to talk about that. And you know, what I really want to express is how, you know, even though sometimes things get hard and we all get knocked on our asses, and you know, life seems impossible at times, really your only option is to just stay positive and just keep going and never give up. And that's kind of what this video is about. So I felt like this was a good match because this whole time I keep moving up with the team, I keep getting MCOMs, and I keep getting killed as well. But in the end, we do pretty well. So yeah, I just want to kind of talk about that. And what led me to talking about this is I've just been having like a really stressful month. Me and my girlfriend, like, we've been going through all sorts of like financial issues, and I mean nothing too serious or anything, but just, you know, we've been living in our first house now, and it's been hard, you know. It's hard to like account for all the things you gotta pay for, and all the random things that come up that you don't expect to have to pay for. So, you know, we've really had to just be positive and just know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and we're gonna get through these things. And you know, my girlfriend tends to worry a little bit more than I do. I mean, she kind of panics a little bit, whereas I'm kind of the one who's I'm just the optimist. I'm always positive. I'm always telling her things are gonna be okay, don't worry. And maybe I say that too much, because maybe it's not always good to tell someone that. Maybe they don't want to hear that things are always going to be good. Maybe sometimes you just need to tell them, okay, maybe things aren't going to be perfect, but we're going to try our best. You know, I think sometimes you have to say that. But whatever, you know what? I think I've gotten pretty far in life by telling myself that things are going to be great. I'm going to make it. Nothing's going to bring me down. And that's kind of the whole law of attraction thing. And I'm sure you guys have never heard of that before. Maybe you have. But it's basically that if you're positive, if every day you wake up with just a positive attitude, you just kind of say to yourself, today's going to be a good day, today I'm going to make the most of my life, then you're in turn going to attract positive results towards you, because you're going to be in a better mood, and it's just going to you're just going to be emitting that positivity. Whereas if you're kind of negative, like if you're thinking, oh shit, my life sucks, nothing's working out, everything's just going to shit, then, you know, you're going to be emitting that negativity, and people are going to feel it. People are going to feel that vibe from you, and you know, they're just going to get that sense that, you know, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain this, but I'm sure you guys know what I mean. It's just really important to stay positive, and no matter how hard things get, no matter how impossible anything in life might seem, you just gotta stay positive, because you never know how things are gonna work out. You never know. You know, things can always work out for the best, and you just have to stay positive. I mean, I've had a lot of setbacks in life. I've had all sorts of setbacks in life. I remember there was this time where I'd like, for once in my life, I had saved up $2,000 in my bank account, and then it just so happened that that same week that I got to $2,000 in my account, I crashed my sister's Sea-Doo and ended up having to pay $2,000 to repair it. And I kind of thought to myself, you know what, this sucks. I lost all this money. I had been saving up for so long. I probably could have bought a ton of cool things with that money, but I decided, no, you know what, I need to see the positive side of this. I need to look at the fact that, hey, I had this money saved up. I obviously saved it up for a reason, so this is awesome, you know, like that's just the way I looked at it, and that's kind of the outlook I've always tried to have in life. And I'm not saying I'm one of those people who says everything happens for a reason, because honestly, guys, I absolutely hate that saying. I hate it because I don't believe it. I don't believe everything happens for a reason. And honestly, if I believed that everything happened for a reason, then I would feel like I had no control over my own life, and I don't like the thought of that. I like to believe that things just happen. Things just happen, and they don't happen for a reason, and we just have to deal with them, or better yet, we can make things happen for no reason other than the fact that we tried hard to make things happen, you know? Maybe things weren't working out well, and we just decided enough's enough. I'm taking control of my life. I'm making things happen. And yeah, so for that reason, I just hate when people say that things happen for a reason, because honestly, a lot of shitty things happen in life, and I don't think those things happen for a reason. I think they just happen. I think that's just a part of life. Shit happens. It's one of my favorite lines from Forrest Gump. If you guys haven't seen that movie, I highly recommend it. It's a great movie. But yeah, I just felt like this video game footage, this 10-minute video game footage, would kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. I feel like throughout my life, I've had all sorts of bumps in the road and setbacks and just obstacles that I've had to overcome. And it seems like at the time when something bad happens, it's like, oh my god, this sucks, this is horrible, like, how am I going to get through this? But like, it's just right now. It's just something that's right now. And it seems like even though there's all these little roadblocks and all these setbacks, my life does keep getting better, you know? Like, I am in a house now. I do have a nice car. I do have an awesome girlfriend who I love very much. I mean, I'm happy. Everything's great. I have this YouTube page. I have all of you guys who just support the hell out of me, and I'm forever grateful for it. Like, I love making videos. I just love this. It's like so fun for me, and I don't even like make any money really for this. Like, this is just something I'm really passionate about, you know? And I don't know. I mean, I don't really even know where I'm going with this whole rant or discussion. I guess I'm just saying that it seems like good things happen to me when I'm positive. Like, when I have one of those days, like when I put out a video and I get a bunch of nice comments, I just feel like positive things happen. Like it's like a chain reaction. Positivity just keeps coming towards me. So that's my advice to you guys. Every day you wake up, tell yourself, like, even if something bad happens in the morning, some little setback, just say to yourself, I'm not going to let that decide what my day is going to be like. I'm going to have an awesome day, and I'm going to turn this around. So anyways, guys, as you can see, we pretty much won this game. I set a bunch of MCOMs. Even though I got knocked on my ass a bunch of times and got killed, we turned it around, we won, and that's pretty much the point of this discussion. I just want you guys to know, always stay positive, never, ever, 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 ever give up, and, you know, just stay true to you. Do what you feel is right, and just make the most of your life, and never give up. Alright, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I love ya. Peace out.